Okay, welcome to BeamNG Drive, and we have an update. So let's show off the new update. To do this, we're going to select a brand new window. It's the Powertrain! It got totally modified. So I can select here, high and low range, and I can disconnect the front wheels from the back. So you can do some pretty good crawling up hills. It would have been more difficult beforehand. Like, we'll just crawl up this hill right here. Like, nothing to it, right? Then we can go down the hill and use engine braking to get us down without having to worry about going out of control. Let's do high mode and see how easy it is. Get turned around. Go up the hill. Struggles a little bit, but it still manages okay. So now we can do, like, this is like road mode, I guess. Sometimes you have locking differentials that you can toggle. It shows you the flow of power through the vehicle, from the engine to the torque converter to the transmission to the transfer case, or the gearbox, transfer case, U-joints, or drive shaft, to the rear diff, and to the tires. And now I'm in low range mode. Maybe this thing will top out at like maybe 60 miles an hour or something crazy like that. Just low gearing. Well, maybe we'll get to 80. So yeah, all the car behavior has been changed quite a bit, so I had to redo. Oh yes, this menu's different now. And they also added a new vehicle, which I already have mods for. We have the LeGran, which I have a sound pack to replace the standard engine sound that comes with BeamNG Drive. It's not too bad. It's pretty ugly. It's 1980s Econobox type vehicle. It wrecks well though. Looks like it's a mix between a Oldsmobile and a Buick. Didn't like that too much, did it? Yeah, the front end is kind of Buick inspired, but the rear end is kind of Oldsmobile, so we'll call it a BeamMobile or something. So yeah, you can do the gearbox stuff all from here, but not that this has it. So yeah, this is an automatic or stick shift, because I have a clutch and a gearbox. So you notice it goes to neutral really quick when it shifts gears, just like real life. Lost a hubcap. I think I also bent the rim. Yeah, I bent the rim. I can tell the tire is a little funny. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? I like it. It's a good update. Just surprised me all of a great sudden. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I still have my Oldsmobile mod because that still works. To my knowledge, it still works. So yeah, I got the beater here. Let's see what the other ones work, the high-end ones. Let's do... where is it? The drag racing? Yeah. Drag racing special. Some of these may not work because their parts are not modeled. Oh yeah, we're modeled. That's gonna have issues, yep. It didn't like that at all. I got the stick in here, so that still works. About to hit issues. Oh, I cleared that? No way. Tires didn't like it too much though, but whatever. Okay, the other thing that they added, as soon as I get a quieter car, we'll pick on a Pessima because why not? The other thing that they modified here is Oh, it might be under settings. It might not be here. There's, okay, start vehicle engines preheated. This is normally checked. And race brakes preheated is usually checked also. So now my temperature's nothing, so I can show that off. I can go here. Engine thermal debug, another useful tool. So you can tell the engine's basically cold. When you start getting on stuff, it begins to heat up. So your engines start off nice and cold, so you can start bouncing out the rev limiter for fun and profit and really tear up stuff. Engines really don't like running cold. It's not even going to show up on a temperature gauge for a bit. We'll just put this thing in parking brake on. This thing doesn't even have the power to do a proper burnout. So exhaust manifold heats up very quickly, like you would expect. So everything else takes more time. It's struggling. I think you have to get above 130, 140 for the temperature gauge to even register. Because yeah, it still says cold. It's like the thermostat hasn't even opened yet. So yeah, automatics feel kind of like automatics, and sticks kind of feel like sticks. This really is kind of an underpowered little vehicle. Of course, what I like is I can go like this, and I can neutral. And I'm stuck in first, so this is my gear shifter. Whoa, whoops. Alright, neutral bombs. That's good for your transmission, isn't it? I think I've dinged up my front. So the only way this thing is going to do a burnout is by doing a neutral bomb. And if you throw it in reverse, it just kind of sits there and says, "What are you trying to do, man?" He doesn't like that at all. This is really bad for all your drivetrain parts, just saying. Well, that's that. What happens if I try that on the manual version? Where was it? I just lost it. Here it is. So we'll take one of the more powerful cars. We'll get it in white just because. See, whenever you shift, it has to like put it neutral and then. Oh yeah, what happens if I do it? I misshift from third into first by accident. Second, I'm trying to go into third, and I go into first and accident. This should be really hard on everything. If it was me, I'd be like, yeah, okay, we're gonna model the game in such a way that if you do overrev your engine, you should trash bearings and throw rods and all sorts of other fun, nifty stuff. Because there's really no penalty in the game to over-revving the snot out of your engine. It just sounds kind of cartoony, but that's about it. Oh, those are bad. These are bad. And this will be really bad. Oops. Can we do it? Nope. But we can go like this. Hold down control and I can grab a part and then gently flip it back over. Just like rally racing, when you dump your car on the roof and get people to help out and throw your car over on the roof. So yeah, my coolant efficiency's dropped, so we're finally going to get some overheating, but whatever. Okay, so drive axle broke. Normally, this would result in total loss of anything for the car. Not anymore. Now I'm spinning like a lot of RPMs to not go very fast because I broke one of my transaxle shafts. But you see the power is still flowing to the other wheel. Until I do something silly like that. Okay, let's get you out of their car. Let's give you a tow. So yeah, all this power is being dumped into the differential, but hardly any of it's getting to the wheel because the other axle's all jacked up, so it's making the car very inefficient. But at least now, unlike it was before, if you break one of your trans shafts, it's not like a complete end of the world. Oh my gosh, I can't get my car home. Wow, that is all sorts of sloppy there. I'm surprised steering still works. That's so goofy. So yes, that's the recent update to, it says right here at the top, 0.8. They have a hotfix here to fix something or other, but it's a good update. I like it a lot. You get to see all the cool stuff that your drivetrain's doing, and this has always been here, but I'm wondering what the next update of the game's going to be, so stay tuned and we might find out. Thanks for watching.